So Tim Deveson, I'm the account director at Genesys, looking after our healthcare vertical. I've been with this company for just over 12 months, but been in the healthcare industry my whole career. Started as a podiatrist clinically, and then went into medical sales, and I've been in the digital health space for about 7 or 8 years.
Wow. All right. Podiatrist through to sales and the stage at Australian Healthcare Week.
Yeah, really fascinating journey. Love every minute of it. I think the nice thing for me is I'm probably more passionate about the industry and exploring growth within the industry because I've seen it from a clinician's view. I've lived in the world of the procurement days in the bottom end of hospitals, selling wrist braces to shoulder braces, and now I was sort of fortunate to get involved in the digital health space just prior to COVID, and understanding the difficulties we've got in our ecosystem. And through the last couple of roles, I've been working in digital or patient engagement as such, and now with Genesys really focusing in on patient and employee experiences and how globally we're starting to try and break down some of those barriers.
Yeah, amazing. And it's been such a hot topic at the moment, and certainly trending in terms of how we're doing it and how to do it better and enhance that journey now that we're pivoting more on that digitally enabled healthcare.
Yeah.
What were you presenting on the stage yesterday?
Yeah, so I sort of presented a bit of an insight of where Genesys, from a healthcare perspective, views patient and employee experience. And at the end of the day, our system, and we're working with probably 650 health customers globally these days, it's very much around patient access. So how do we get more engagement proactively to patients from care providers, from healthcare organisations via their channel of choice? So, I talked about accessing patients in the right channel at the right time, be that voice, be that email, be that SMS, being able to utilise multiple channels based on patient choice rather than a health organisation just having one channel. So we're delving into this concept of omnichannel in healthcare. It's sort of been murmuring for a while. Genesys is really passionate about that. We bring that from our contact centre background, and it's got a really strong play in health in the way that I see health consumers are wanting to engage on channels outside of voice.
So what have been the biggest takeaways or lessons for you guys so far?
So I think globally, a couple of the key sort of stats that we're talking about when we visit these with some of the major hospitals, particularly in the US, is use of things like self-service bots for identification and verification. And critically, that's taking away some of that handle time or workers' time for routine inquiries. I think in one of our major hospital groups, they've had a 20% reduction for what date's my appointment, where's the car parked, and my blood tests in. So that's not necessarily replacing human interaction. It's actually utilising technology to support human interaction for patients to have a better experience. And I think that the second stage of that is the enhancement of digital capability. So using digital channels as that first line of communication rather than relying on the phone. And every person has the classic example, they call up a health organisation 3 times in one day. They don't know who they are. They didn't know that they called in 20 minutes ago. The person they're trying to get to is not available. We constantly live in that world of disjointed experiences. And I think as a technology vendor, we're trying to assist stitching that together.
Yeah. And if you can improve that patient experience, it's a nicer human-to-human interaction when you finally get to that in the hospital.
And equally then I think the context coming to the employee or the care advocate is they've got all that information that's already been done, so their life is better. Yeah, and like I think I said to someone recently, if we could give you back 2 minutes of your time every day in every interaction that you say it's a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
And arguably people will say to me, "Oh, Tim, you are trying to replace humans." We are absolutely not. We're allowing technology to function alongside us, to assist. And I think that's really powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, looking forward to seeing where it goes and keeping in touch.
Yeah, fantastic.
Brings me to our today.
Appreciate it. Cheers.